Today's tale sees us playing BattleTech once again, and today we're playing a bit of multiplayer up against Glaive here, and we are playing on the Death Valley match. So I reckon what we're going to do, I'll talk about my lance in a sec, but we just got to start moving here. We'll probably take, I'd actually really like to take this side, and I'll show you in a second why. So we're going to start sprinting over here. We've got a Panther for locking up here, and can I get a hold of you? That would be great. So what we have here is we've got a Awesome. So I'm going to want my Awesome to be sitting somewhere where he can use his PPCs pretty happily. Got an Orion to tank up, we've got a Centurion to tank up, and we've got the Panther who can probably just sit in the back and maybe sense lock every now and then, but more or less just shoot things or just run distraction. That is the main goal here. The reason I picked a Panther is just so that we could have a little bit more tank on the sensor locking boat here. I like the 1 minute turns as well because it just gives a bit more urgency to the game. It doesn't allow you to just sit tight and sort of think about what you want to do. You have to really get going. I might push my Awesome up here if I can, so that he's got pretty much unobstructed view. I'll start to push my Orion probably around onto this side. We might get the Centurion towards the back as well. And the Panther can kind of hang out on this hill as well. So I wonder where the enemy's going to go. It's interesting. I've never seen people back right up into the corner of this map, which is a possibility. I do have to be careful that I don't get flanked, because the Awesome, while he's good at firing long range, obviously isn't all that great at short range. So we're probably going to want to push something like the Orion out here. Maybe let him be a bit of focus. And I'm just going to use my Panther to try and sensor lock things, just to remove a bit of evasion and so on. I'll be interested to see if the enemy has
What's up, Commander?
has anything that's long range here. So we're going to get the Orion out front. I'm also going to get my Centurion out front with him. And Mr. Panther here, he's just going to ride in behind this rock face just while we check out what's going on. And we're going to get the Awesome. Come on, Mr. Awesome. You can actually make this hill. That would be great. Going to get him up there. So he's kind of got a bit to shift from. Hopefully I don't get flanked here as well, because that would be really awkward. Yeah, we're just going to push the middle here. Where would I go if I was the enemy? Hopefully he isn't running up a hill over here or something. Because that would be kind of annoying. It's a shame it doesn't kind of give you at least a little indication of which direction they're going. Because currently, I have no idea where they've gone, right? And the map's pretty reasonable that it could take me a few turns to, say, get right back here. Which would be rather annoying. We're just going to inch up here, probably to this corner here, just to ensure that... Actually, we're not going to inch that far forward. We're just going to inch over here, just to ensure there he is.
I wonder who this is.
Alright, so he has come around. So we've got some LRMs over here. So what we're probably going to do is back ourselves over this way with the Centurion. I don't want the Centurion tanking too much. We're going to move the Panther probably back over here. Most of this is in range for him. And we'll get Awesome just forward a little as well. And that should give us fairly reasonable coverage. If we need to, I might move my... I can move my Orion here. We're probably going to reserve to see what he does. He's got 2 mediums and 2 heavies. It's not bad. I wonder what he's got. A Centurion and a Centurion. Okay. And I wonder what the 2 heavies are. 2 Orions? It's a build that... Is he about to use my build on me? If you remember, I tested this build earlier. And I did wonder... what would happen here. We're probably going to reserve here. I'd just like to see what he's going to do. I doubt he's going to... I'd say he's going to start doing... I'll see what he does. If it's the two Centurions, they'll probably sensor lock something and drop a whole lot of LRMs in. I don't know where the two Orions are. If he doesn't move now, I'll probably sensor lock and get him with my own Orion. Okay, so he moved up something. Now, are you in range? I could probably start doing stuff now, actually. So, Mr. Panther, he does not have the range for this. We're going to sprint him. Might jump him in. Probably jump him into these trees. It's still not close enough, though. We might consider getting him over here. I'd really like to know what he's got going on, though. Alright, well, we're just gonna brace up here. And see what he does. If he sensor locks this thing, that'll be interesting. He might try and dump a whole lot of stuff on it. Which is okay, because it's guarded, it's moved. I mean, look at how much. He's got full evasion here. So even -2 and -2, he'd be down to 1. But he's still got the guard there, so he won't be taking a whole lot of damage. Alright, so he's going to shift the flank, by the looks of it. Okay. I could have, of course, waited for him to come into my range, but it's all good. We might just reserve up here. See what the last of his moves are. I wonder if he's going to take this hill. Which is a possibility. Give himself the ridgeline, make me come into him. Because there is no cover up here. Which hurts a lot. If I have to do that, I'm going to walk forward and then brace. Walk forward and then brace. Although I could sensor lock and fire from downtown with the Awesome. Because the Awesome's probably got view from here if I sensor lock things. So it looks like he's done. So we're going to probably just move forward and brace everything here. I'd really like some evasion, but I don't think we're going to get it really. So we'll move probably here, just in case he wants to come out of these trees. And we'll move forward, we'll brace you. And I'll probably consider moving my Awesome forward here. Just in case anything weird goes on. Got a lot of range. If I could sensor lock, we will be able to blast some of these things. So we'll move you forward. We'll probably just brace up here as well. Just keep a lot of bracing going on, just to reduce any damage that might come in. We'll probably shift sideways a little and just brace up. And now it is time to see what's going to come in. What is going to come in?
I hear ya.
Could probably jump all the way over. Although, you know what? We're just going to reserve. See what he wants to do. He's probably going to reserve up again for that final group because he wants to do everything at once. But I'm pretty happy with my guys if they start taking rounds. Because they have they're all braced. There's no evasion, but these guys got enough armor that they can tank whatever, and be pretty happy. I do have to remember that these guys have the AL. I should check if that's the AC-20. Alright, so he's moved into that field there. What is the AL? Okay, the AL is the large laser variant. Alright, I think we're just going to reserve here again.
Waiting for the right place.
It's kind of annoying for me. I mean, on his behalf. Like, he doesn't want to be just having to deal with reserving all the time, but it's a tactic, and I'm going to use it. What I would like to do is probably lock this guy, get my Awesome into some sort of view, and zap him. I think he's not going to be able to make enough cover here. Hopefully he should get stuck somewhere around here. No, damn, it looks like he is going to have enough. Alright. Alright, can I... I still don't know what they have. I wonder what his heavies are.
For the right move.
I still don't know what his heavies are. It's kind of interesting, because now he knows what my entire force is. And I have no idea where his other force is. Alright, catapults. Catapults, catapults, catapults. So, it's going to be sensor locking and dropping, probably. I'd say he's got 2 catapults. My turn? Alright. I think I can get
Commander.
enough view with my awesome here that we could toast this guy right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to probably jump as far as we can, just to give my light a bit of a chance here. How far back can we jump and still have range? To here, I guess. And that should stick us in the mineral field, which means they should have a hard time locking me. I jumped too far. We're going to sensor lock this guy. We're going to probably just drop whatever we can on him. I wonder if it's going to be 2 catapults. These guys have quite a lot of armor. I'd really like to get at the catapults if I could. But it does entail me putting my light a bit further forward. I probably should have just jumped forward, actually. I've got to be careful that these things don't rush up on my light. Because I really don't want to get hammered down there. And this is probably actually really... This was silly. This was a bad spot to put him in. Because if these 2 sensor lock...
Oh, looky here.
Okay, so it is the 2 catapults. Alright. So we want to move you here. Alright, doesn't look like we can do it, does it? Doesn't look like it. He's just going to hammer me from up on that hill, I'd say. So we're going to roll our awesome forward here just a little. And we'll probably brace up. I'd say next turn round he's going to do the sensor locking now. Because that's what I would do.
What's up, Commander?
So what we're going to do is we're just going to drop missiles down here.
Yeah?
And do a little bit of damage, right? That would be nice. Nice, sir. What have you got? You've got 15 and you have 10, right? So if I don't move you, you're fine to just hammer away. We'll drop the 10 in first so that the 15 can do a bit more damage.
Roger that.
We'll keep the bulwark here. The 2 at the front are just going to tank up, do what they can to not get mangled. I really want to get this awesome. Probably need to get that awesome there or something.
What can I do you for?
Or I need to get into range where I can lock that. One of these catapults, right?
Piece of cake.
And I need to keep these off me somehow. Somehow I need to keep them off me. This guy I'm really concerned about, actually. We're going to risk him. I'd like to see if these guys sensor lock. I assume they're going to have to sensor lock at some point. I could push into this. Could absolutely push into this, actually. Alright, he's going to push his Centurions in. Alright, is he going for the vision game? I would say that one braced. I would absolutely say that braced right there.
I'm
Is
here.
there any way to get vision without putting myself somewhere silly? Not particularly.
Roger that.
Not
Standing by.
particularly at all. Something's got to have... Surely he's got to have... sensor locking here. I definitely want to hold this forest. My awesome's in a little bit of a sketchy situation here. Alright, I think I can get vision on one of these guys and we can just pummel.
Good to go.
So what we're going to do is we're going to jump back over here for... I wonder if I can get vision on that guy at the back. That's what I would really like. I would really like some vision on that catapult. Alright, let's do it. We're going to try our luck for that catapult. I'd love to get... I would love to get some work done on him. He could just back out of my sensor range here. What? Is that not in range? Right. It's really weird. Okay. I don't know what happened there. Alright, it looks like, yeah, he is going to shift to the side here. He did see that I had vision on it, and he's moved it. I'm pretty sure I cannot get my awesome into range for this.
Yeah.
Can we just reserve up? He's being good. He's being smart. He's not coming in. He's keeping... These guys obviously don't have sensor locking then. Because I would have... If I was him, I would have probably sat back a bit and sensor locked. Instead of whatever's going on here. Is he going for a flank? He has no vision yet. So we know that much, right?
Yes, Commander.
I also have no vision. Unless I move here. Which would then give us PPCs. Ooh, if I move here... I've got to be real careful though. If I move there... We will be looking at getting shot up quite heavily here. I think it's worth the risk. It's indirect fire, isn't it? No, it's not even... Yeah, see, I can't even use any of my weapons from there. I definitely want to just put rounds into this guy here. Even though he braced... Because there's not a lot of armor on him, so let's just drop some rounds on him. Hopefully we can make him reconsider his life decisions here. He braced up. He knew that that was what I was going for here.
What's up?
Damn, if I shifted you over one more, that is really smart, that gap right there. That is still trees, right? I might just move here and brace. This guy is gonna... The Orion is gonna have to tank most of this, unfortunately. But we'll take the gap, because now I can drop PPCs in. He moved forward and braced, yeah.
Aye, aye.
I really don't want to be shooting out of this thing, though. Really? 60 from here? It's because it's mineral field. Mineral field is gonna probably kick my butt a little. I really don't want to get hammered though, which is what I'm a little scared of. If I move in, I'm really close on that. This is not a good idea. But if he pushes his in, I'm pretty certain I win a brawl with all my mechs on top of his centurions. So we're gonna do it. If he pushes these guys in, I'm pretty happy to just brawl away here. I think we'll fire with all three.
Engaging target.
Hopefully all three hit. Pretty close. I could have... I should have multi-shotted and breached on one. Alright. Now, what is he going to do? I'd say he's going to drop missiles on my awesome here. I can vision game him if he has no sensor locking. Which might be a thing. I might have to sprint my awesome sideways, I guess. Those, I suppose at least I'm in the trees. Is he gonna fire from there? He's backing up. Okay. Interesting. Drop missiles on top of... okay. Just gonna go for the Orion. I don't mind that. Don't mind that at all.
I hear ya.
I would really like to put... you in here, but we might just reserve... He fired. Is he just gonna... Is he gonna just bulwark this guy? Is that what he's gonna do? I mean, not bulwark him. Yeah, he's probably got bulwark, right? I'd say that's what he's gonna do. He's just gonna leave this guy here to tank up. And take all the shots. I really want to get vision on the back somehow. Oh, he fired? Ah, but he does have bulwark. Okay. So he is going to try and just rummage his way through this. Alright, well... with that, we can jump. Where can we jump to that has vision? We can jump to here or here. It's a bad spot to fire from, but we'll do it. Wait, we cannot fire from there? Where can we fire from? Here. Back here, okay. It's a shame I don't have breaching shot on the Panther. That's okay. We'll fire in. Come on, baby. Nope. It's a miss.
That would be a miss.
That would be a miss. Pretty sure there's no vision back here. So I'm okay with that. He's probably just going to drop all of his rockets onto the Orion here. Which is okay. The Orion can kind of tank it. It's indirect fire. If he doesn't want to move out of here, it's not all going to hit as well. So he has to do a lot of damage before he takes down this Orion.
Something I can do.
Which is not too bad. Because we can just fire into this guy as much as we like. We're not going to fire the LRMs though. Although I could... Maybe I should sensor lock the back and drop LRMs in. That could be the ultimate move here. Indeed. Let's fire. Ooh, there we go. So the real question is now who holds up better, right? Me or him? Me or him, indeed. I can also just do breaching shots with my Orion here. Dropping in more rockets. I wonder if that one has direct fire. Because that felt a bit more like direct fire. Ooh. Alright.
Waiting for orders.
Alright then, sir. You want to play this game? We can play that game. Especially as I move. I really don't want to be in vision though. Can move here and kind of fire. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have vision from there. It's a little dangerous since it's a lot of the side armor on the Centurion. We are in the trees, so it's not too bad. We might just heat up for this. Overall, it's not so bad. He's in this crystal field, which is producing a bit of a problem to hit. I think what we might do is we might sensor lock up one of these guys at the back, though.
Commander.
And try and get a hold of one of them. What we're going to do is we're going to ease up with the PPC here. Actually, you know what? We're just going to go full bore, I think. We can cool it down a bit later.
We'll go.
That's alright. Alright, it's going to take a bit of work to get through this. I think what I want to do is I want to sensor lock back here and push round and shoot this guy if I can. I wonder if he's just going to sit there. I guess that's his plan, just to sit here. And have everything drop on the Orion. If I could get vision on these catapults, it would be nice. I feel like he's doing more damage than I am. What can I
do for you?
I don't really want to stick you up here. What I want to do is I want to get vision on that catapult. That's what I really want to do.
Got it.
If I get vision on the catapult, I can probably start dropping missiles on him. He's braced as well. Interesting. Okay. So it looks like he's got bulwark on 3. I wonder if he's got bulwark over here.
Standing by.
I really want that spot that the awesome's in. Because this spot is all sorts of awkward. Can we re-angle here? At least. Might have to shift this Orion over a bit. And start tanking with the awesome. Which would probably be a better option. It's annoying that this guy is bulwarked as entrenched as well, so we're going to forget about him. I think we'll just fire in everything we can into this. And what we might do is I'm probably going to back the Orion out of vision here. I'm going to move him. I'm going to make it so he has to... If he's got no vision game going on, I'm just going to move him. I'm going to just move him out. Especially knowing that... Okay, so he's going to try and shoot me from the side. Here. So that's exactly what we'll do. We're just going to move out of vision. It's not a bad move, I guess. I can't believe we've taken 2 hits to the pilot already. But yeah, screw this guy. Screw this guy. So we're just gonna move, force him to move.
Okay, I'm on it.
See you later, sir. And we will just drop some LRMs on this dude.
I'm gonna make some.
Means he now has a turn of his catapult not firing as well. I think we're just going to play the vision game with him instead of standing and taking all this. There is a non-bulwarked mech for him to shoot now, though. The awesome, I think, is going to sit tight. We'll get some heat back. So the decisions, what's he going to do? What is he going to do? This is why you do need sensor locking for this kind of fit, though. Because now he's forced to come in. I might push this way a bit and make him come into close combat with me, I think. Where we can start using our superior sort of firepower at close range. I could push forward with this guy. Oh. Really? Alright, let's swap out the awesome here. He has no vision with that, but I have super vision with this. Let's do this.
Copy that.
There we go. There we go. That'll make him a little panicked. He's probably going to push forward with these. Shoot the awesome, I'd say. My Panther... Might reserve my Panther. Pretty happy with that. I'd say he's going to push forward with this mech. Or he's going to swap him out. He might push in this mech. And keep the damaged one towards the back. If he does that, I'm just going to edge back this way slowly. He has to move this one probably to about here. Okay. Did he... He did something, but I don't know what. We're definitely going to sensor lock this guy, though. You know what? Let's reserve again. This guy is out in the wild, and if I can sensor lock him down, I can fire most of this stuff onto him. I gotta be careful that I don't get shot from two sides, though. What you gonna do, buddy? What you gonna do? You're gonna push up your catapult. Alright. Well, we'll rearrange for that. Definitely rearrange for that. So no firing from the catapult. I mean, he's saving heat, I guess. I think I can get most of my mechs here to see this. Hopefully. I know this guy's a bit damaged. He's taking the full extent of his turn here. Come on, buddy. I wouldn't have moved that. I would have pushed one of these guys. I don't know. I would have got vision maybe, and then... So you can't get vision without dropping this terrain here. Which is probably the scary situation for him. Alright, so we know that guy's backing up. I'd say he'll move... Is he going to move this guy forward? Surely not. Surely not. Alright, so he's got one to vision me with.
I hear ya.
I would really like to move you, sir. Somewhere where you're not going to get obliterated. Probably over here, because then you can lock that dude over there. I really want to take down these catapults. The catapults have the weakest armor here. So let's see what you've got. You're probably bulwarked, right? I mean, entrenched or whatever. But that's cool. Now we've got vision on you. I'll go all out on the catapults if I can. Over anything else. I'm going to move my Orion back just a tad if I can as well. Alright, where you going, buddy? Going behind that hill. I don't know about your vision game here, my friend.
Yes, Commander.
Do not know about your vision game at all. I can sit tight. I'm pretty good on all my angles here. I'm going to fire everything into this guy. Yeah, if all three hit, we do extra. Although we could just do the breaching shots here. It's kind of annoying. Kind of annoying indeed. Save a bit of heat. Fire one. Let's do it.
Affirmative.
Boom. Oof, that shoulder is looking a bit sketchy. Alright.
Yeah?
So everybody's kind of got a decent angle here. Sumo, you alright, buddy?
Commander?
Where do I want to move you? Somewhere where you can direct fire. Keep enough of an angle on that other guy. What do we get in here? We get a large laser and LRM. Okay, down for that.
Coordinates received.
No bulwark again. It's kind of a little sketchy, but
Target locked.
we might be able to, if we can pop some of these shoulders. Oh, yeah, if we can pop a shoulder here, he loses a lot of firepower out of these mechs. I really wish I had the AC guys, but I do not. So I can move you as well, and what do you get? That is terrible on that AC. I don't want to move him. Oh, you know what? I could move forward here, because that... what do we got here? So he's there. Don't really want my Orion towards the front. But we could do a lot of damage to that guy. Let's go with damage.
I'm on the move.
Let's go with damage here. Hopefully we can maybe pop something off here.
Oh, you want some of this?
If we're lucky. Nope, we're gonna miss. Oh, that's a lot of misses. Alright, what do we got? 39. Ooh, and we got a crit on one of his LRMs. So he's gonna have trouble shooting next turn. Trouble indeed. I'd say he's gonna shift this guy forward again. Shoot my Orion. I'm definitely gonna keep this guy sensor locked. He'll push this around, shoot the Orion again. The Orion's going to take a lot more damage this time because I did move him forward, which might have been the silly option. Here we go. Vision. Evasion only. I still think I want to... Oh, there we go, he entrenched. I still think I want to work on the catapult, really. Okay, so he's got no vision of this guy here, which is okay. I think we will just sensor lock you again, because if we can kill a catapult, he will lose a lot of his damage going forward. Which means now Wildfire can... He's going to put all of it... This Orion is going to have to tank a lot here. I'm so sorry, buddy. You're going to have to tank it. Tank it indeed. Oh, he's going for the awesome. Does he not have fire on stuff here? Interesting. Interesting.
I'm receiving you.
If I stay here, I can't shoot. If I move forward here, what do we get here? You know what? It's a really dangerous move going there. What do we got here? We got most of our medium lasers, right? We do seem to be suffering on heat a bit, though. Whereas if we just fire... I think heat is probably not the issue here. Let's go for this.
Alright.
Heat is probably going to be the least of our issues if we die, so... Let's just go, come on. Let's just go on him. Even with that bulwark. Even with the entrenched, he's not going to have a good time there. I don't think he's got vision here. At least I hope he doesn't. And it should be the Orion that's probably going to get most of the missiles here, or the Awesome. I don't mind so much. I mean, we've tanked in these trees a fair bit. I'll probably pull my Orion back. Leave the Awesome here. He's going to run that catapult out. Okay. And indirect fire? Nope, he's just going to sprint it out. Alright.
Yeah.
So he's got no fire from here. Just back the Orion up, probably. And we'll probably back that Awesome up as well. And we'll probably just drop a few more LRMs over here. Get our heat back. Not you, sir, but you. 30, I mean, most of it's not going to hit, but any damage is good damage. 4 damage. 8. 12. Excellent. Slowly shredding off those catapults. This guy here can just, yeah, forget about him. I'd say he's going to drop some LRMs from over here. I do need my heat back, though. I am running a little hot on both my Centurion and my Orion over here. So we'll back up Mr. Sir here. Probably to around here. We'll force them to come to me. This ground is a real issue here. I think I can still fire from here. If I'm lucky. And where are you? You're there, so we're going to move here and brace. Bam. There we go. It's all about just pulling them around, right? I really want him to come around to me, and he really wants me to go into him so that his LRMs do maximum damage here. But we're not going to take it. We're not going to take it, sir. I think for this loadout, I picked the wrong Centurion. If he had probably just picked sensor locking on this guy back here, it would be a lot better for him, right? Alright, you're going to keep coming around? Alright. Don't know if I would keep coming around with my damaged one, really. Oh? Hello? Okay. Interesting. There's going to be no bulwark on this guy. No entrenched. So...
I'm here.
if that's how you want to do it, that's how you want to do it. We're not quite in range for the lasers, but everything else is pretty hunky-dory. Alright, let's move. Probably like, probably like to stay in the trees down the hill a little. Can't quite twist enough there. Here's enough twistage. In there. And we will drop everything on this guy, if we can.
10-4.
Even the LRMs. Maybe I should have held off with the LRMs, but that's okay. Can probably beat the Centurion up a fair bit if he's gonna sit there. I wonder if this guy's got vision now. I don't think he has the greatest of vision. I'm interested to know what this guy's doing, because he hasn't moved this mech that much. And it's really not doing a lot. Really not doing a lot there. We're definitely going to fire with our Panther as well. We'll probably just jump her and fire. If I was going to do this, I'd maybe go all in. He's getting some vision here to fire on my Centurion. That's okay, because mine is
Commander.
fairly much more healthy than yours. Showboat.
On you, Commander.
You want to just get a decent shot in here. You don't get to do a lot of shooting, but every now and then. Make it count, buddy. Make it count. Boom. Okay, that's a solid hit. That's what we're talking about. That is what we're talking about. Alright. The Orion. I don't want the Orion taking any more damage. Really. Although we'll see what he drops his rockets on. If he drops it on the Centurion, then we know that we are good to move the Orion. If he drops it on the Orion, it's another tail, right? It's another tail. At least that catapult's already hammered. I'd say he's trying to get vision. Yeah, so he's going to drop it all on the Centurion. Alright, I'm happy to move my Orion in then. And I'm happy to take all of this on the Centurion.
Serious armor loss.
Yep, good for you, buddy. Good for you.
Nothing I can do.
Because we are going to shift face here. Sadly, we don't have a lot of heat. But it is enough to get work done here. Shift you back over here. Hopefully my awesome has somewhere to fire from. We might... You know what? If I fire everything, we can just run out with the Orion later on. 35 though. Let's save on the heat actually. Probably gonna need it
Aye, aye.
to refire again. Oh man, we're spreading this damage out though. Come on. Come on. That's not how you do it. This forest is saving our ass as well from a lot of this rocket fire here. So he direct fired with that. He's gonna indirect fire with that one. Centurion's like, yeah, I'm losing armor here. Thank
Armor
you.
breach. Internal damage.
So we'll just back our
Orders.
buddy up if we can at some point. Fire everything. We've got the heat. We have the heat here, sir. Hopefully we hit with all of this because it really needs to get this Centurion down. Whoa. Alright. Unsteadied him. Luckily, we can get my Centurion out before
Good to go.
it all goes horribly wrong.
Here we go.
Oh, you had to miss, right? You had to miss.
Next time.
He's probably going to keep going on my Centurion. I'll just run him out. And then probably need to move my Orion out. Because he's pretty heat starved. He's going to drop everything into this. What's he going to do? I know he's got Bulwark here. So he's going to tank up. Oh, he's going to run it out? Okay. He's going to lose his vision. I'm actually just happy with that. So we'll move our own one back here. Actually, you know what? Let's just brace. I'm down for that. He's going to run out of rockets at some point. This is going to be a long, long game, though. But he is going to run out of rockets. which is going to force him to come in with those catapults. Alright, so now he's going to swap out. Okay. And he's going to work over my Orion. Alright, so he's swapping out. That's fine, we'll just move the Orion. So he has no vision anyway. So, see you later. And now his 2 catapults can do nothing. Have fun over there, Mr. Catapults. Have fun indeed. He really needed to move his mech a bit further forward. But that's okay. If he probably moved it too far forward, he was maybe a little scared that I was just gonna completely rummage it. Completely. I wonder how many more rockets he's got. What are we, turn 13? He's got to be running out of rockets soon, right? Interesting. He's shifting. I think he's trying to get flank shots here, right? Because he knows he's getting low on rockets.
Aye, aye.
And he's just going to want to try and flank us a bit. We might move the awesome back a little. Just to keep that minimum range going. And we'll just brace up here. He's got to come around this corner. I reckon we're going to win eventually. Barring some weird, crazy shenanigans with these catapults. We'll just reserve. See what he wants to do. If he just hides here, I will just drop LRMs on top of him. I could just drop LRMs on this guy back here. Which would be amazing. I really wanted to keep my awesome up on this hill. But the PPCs probably don't have that. They kind of got that range, but he's getting me with these rock faces here. Alright. So he's trying to hug here. I can just move my... I'm pretty sure if I move my Centurion, he should be... Alright. Because you're not dropping nothing on that, sir. Nada. Alright, so he's moved his healthy one in as well. So we're just gonna back the Centurion up. I do want my heat back as well. Yeah, let's just move you out of here.
Move order received.
He must be hating this. There's no way this is what he wants. And then we'll probably just... I should have maybe have sensor locked here and then fired with you, but that's okay. We get some heat back on this guy. This guy can fire his LRMs into something back here. Probably this one. Might keep picking on the damaged one, who's now facing his armor to us. He's pretty smart keeping his stuff in here.
What can I do for you?
That's okay. If we just sensor lock here, probably this guy at the back, and then we can drop some LRMs on him. Happy days for him. Happy days. So Mr. Orion, sir, not my turn. Okay. So we'll drop some LRMs on this guy, weaken him up even more. I know this guy back here. Where are you going? Alright. So he's going for a flank now. I could... See, I got to be careful about this. Because, if I push this way, these guys can shoot me in the back, right?
Yeah.
Can we get vision somewhere? Could get vision here. I really want to save some heat, though. That will cost us a lot. Plus... I think we might just back up here. Twist enough to keep all this in range. I'm going to have a hard time hitting this guy with indirect fire, but so be it. Get a little bit of heat back. Really just want to pop that shoulder there. There we go. There we go. It's not quite the best shoulder, but at least it's something popping off. Taking a wee bit of work to get this guy down. A wee bit of work. So now what? Now what do you do, my friend? Interesting Oh, he left. He left. He gave up. Oh, I reckon I was going to win. This is why you need sensor locking. He was probably low on ammo as well. Without sensor locking, I mean, you're doing this weird vision game, right? But it's not enough. It's not enough if your opponent just starts visioning you back. It's a shame he left, but it was probably going to go for what? Another 30 minutes? He would have run out of ammo, he would have had to come in. And it would have probably been a bit gruesome when he got in. With that, we'll take a break. Tune in next time for more adventures of BattleTech. Hey guys, thanks again for watching. If you like what you've seen, hit that subscribe button or leave me a comment on anything you want to see in the future.